Hello everybody. Today I'm in Bandera, Texas. I just pulled over by the Medina River. It's over there where that cars are at. That's a park, but they charge admission during the summer months to people to come swimming, fishing, barbecuing, all that kind of stuff. So I just got back from Disney yesterday, flew in yesterday, and well, I was a little tired, and the girls went home. My feet were hurting. We're averaging about 20. I saw one day 21,750 feet, steps. That was so pretty tiring. Well, here's the Raider. I've filmed it once before. Let's talk about what I've done to it since the last time that we spoke. I have added these leather wraps on the levers, and there's stitched back here, and then you tie them in a knot. Comes with a little decorative ball, and the one thing I found out is if I got them wet, they would get a little softer and they would form better, I think. So just a little trick that I learned because it started raining on me when I were putting them on. I took off the oil ring that was in here for like a cruise control. I don't like it because I gotta constantly remember to twist the throttle forward to decelerate. What else have I done to it? I added this phone charger or charger on there, and charge the battery up. And I added this. Well, actually, I had this ram mount from a different bike, and I just put it on there for now. I'm still debating whether to sell the bike. I actually have a buyer already, which is my best friend. He wants it. What else? So I've talked about the gas range, that about 100 miles you're going to be looking for some gas. So we know about that downfall, but it has a lot more positive than negatives. It handles pretty good for a fat tire chopper style bike. And I talked about before in the video about this little windshield. It does a great job for just little, and it doesn't change the aesthetics of the bike much. It's lifetime's not noticeable. So I really like it. There's one problem with the bike though that I've had. Let me see if I can get down here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a rock on my belt. I poked a hole. I've ridden it about 2,000 miles already with it, only because I'm debating whether to sell it, and I don't want to put any more money into it. But I'm on a ride right now. There's a little scuffing right here. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. I don't know. It was there when I bought it. It's like a previous owner put something there and it chafed on there. I really don't know. Got the original seat. Sissy bar is aftermarket. Everything's going well with it. I can tell you this though, about 3 weeks ago, I got caught in a rainstorm, and I'm talking torrential rainstorm. Like, I've never ridden into something so bad. And for about 40 minutes, I was riding this Radier through the worst kind of rain, like hurricane type rain. And the bike worked beautiful. I was concerned because, you know, it has a fat tire, and whether I was going to lose traction and whatnot. But the bike actually handled it very well. Not once did I feel like it was going to slip out of control. So in that aspect, the Radier, I keep calling it Ranger, is working well. I added this little cowling, or lower cowling, I guess is what they called it. I got it off of eBay for like 90 bucks. So far, so good. Still debating whether to sell it. And you ask me, well, why, if it's so good, Ernest, why are you going to sell it? Well, I just do that throughout my history of riding. I keep a bike for a while, and then I sell it. Well, thanks for joining me here today. Talk to you later. Wait a minute, one more thing. Let's talk about my gear. So I've had this old belt helmet, modular helmet with the visor, and it's you know, shade in there. Pretty heavy helmet as far as modulars are heavy, and it's an older one too. But I bought this on Amazon, and don't mind the Scotch tape. I put that on there to keep the static down on the wind noise, so I can use the mic. It doesn't work. So these are designed for sleep, and they go around your head, and those fit inside your ears, of course, and they act as knock down the wind noise, and also you can hear the audio very clearly, and they're made for sleeping. These are not motorcycle gloves. These are some work gloves I've bought at Academy. I use them for shooting and for my motorcycle. They're very comfortable. Not the best protection as far as like hard knuckles and whatnot to protect you from, but other than that, I think they're very useful. And they're like $15 for a set of 3 in any Academy store I've seen them. My jacket is an oldie but goodie. It's made by the manufacturer Fly. And no, I'm not a 2 extra large. That's what one time they ran a sale, and that's the size they had. And at the time I was wearing an extra large. Now I'm down to a large, but so I bought it back then. Yes, it just fit me big, but it's a very good and well-made jacket. I've had it for a long time. So if you ever see these Fly products, they mostly make off-road equipment, but they do make some street gear. Okay, so now that we're done completely, join me next time. I don't know what it's going to be, what my video is going to be, if it's going to be about guns or what, but I hope you have a happy life. Look at that car. Pretty cool.